The Jeep cleaned up really well for its scratch repair and recoats. Now let's check out what the next customer dropped off. We got a Range Rover over here. So let's get the show started and see what we got, guys. How's it going, everybody? DG's 23, Bulletproof Bubbles, back at you again with some more ceramic coating action. Welcome to the show, guys. Now more about this Range Rover. The customer has been taking care of it pretty good. It doesn't have many swirls, blemishes, or anything. It's a 2017, doesn't have many miles on it. So we're going to give it the beautification it deserves and enhance this paint before we lay this beautiful ceramic on top. And after we finish cleaning up the outside, washing and decontaminating, which you see we have a little bit of work cut out, and with white you really have a lot of iron particles, so I'm sure this thing will be bleeding purple everywhere. But we're also going to take care of the inside and do our free package we've been doing, which is treating the leather with DuraSlic Leather Coat Max. It's a 3-in-1. It cleans, it protects, and it conditions. And it's also antimicrobial, so in this day and age you want any help you can keeping the microbes down. And it already looks pretty good, but I'm sure it's going to clean up really well when we put the Leather Coat Max on top. And I'm doing it free right now, so take advantage. But as far as the exterior, we will be applying DS1500, our 4+ year ceramic coating. DuraSlic also gives the customer a peace of mind with a warranty. This coating will be covered for 4 years or 48,000 miles of coverage. And it will also be registered to Carfax, which will give you a chance to preserve some of the value on your vehicle. If you was looking to sell your vehicle and there was still some time left on the coating, with it being registered to Carfax, you may be able to negotiate more than if it wasn't on there, or if you couldn't prove that it was on there. And it will also transfer to the next owner. But before we get down to applying the coating, we have our work cut out for us. We have quite a bit of decontamination to do. We need to give this thing a thorough rinsing to get all of the surface dirt that we can off and potentially loosen up the layers behind it. And there's a lot of things in the cracks and crevices that need to be blown out too. And as you see, there are bugs all over the front of this, so just this part alone took quite a while to blast all of these bugs off, or as much of them as I could, which the customer won't have to worry about that when this is done, because the bugs simply will not stick anymore. As soon as you put a little bit of water to those bugs, they'll just fall right off. Cleanup will truly be easy breezy. But after we get through doing this thorough rinse, we'll move on to a good foam bath and a contact wash by hand, followed by iron remover to get the iron particles out of the clear coat, and then clay bar. But unfortunately, we will miss out on the washing action because it may be moving towards the fall, but it's still hot outside because my camera overheated out in the sun, and I didn't know until I got through doing all of that work. But it's okay. You guys will see plenty of other fun action anyway. Fun stuff like this. This is the iron remover. Basically, all of the iron particles have dissolved and turned purple. And believe it or not, I had to spray the chemical across the back half of this thing about 4 times until it stopped reacting. It was just insane. It got to the point where it needed a little help. I decided to get in there with my detail brush and agitate all around the lettering in the cracks and crevices. And I also took a microfiber mitt and agitated all over the backside just to help speed up the process and remove more particles with each application. And after, I think, like I said, 4 different agitations or 4 different applications and a good round of agitation, I was able to pull everything out of there and get it to stop turning purple. It just takes a little extra effort when it's a white car because it just shows up so well. But we all know white is just hard to take care of anyway, which is even a bigger reason for any owners with white vehicles to get them protected with the ceramic. You won't have to worry about this as much, and it definitely won't be much to keep your car clean. Maintaining it won't be nothing like it was before. Now, if you're one of those weekend warriors that just like to get out there every weekend and clean your car, you may be a little bit disappointed when you see that it doesn't accumulate dirt nearly as fast or as much, and it'll just take you that much longer before you get a chance to clean it. That's about the only downside I can see to it. But we have finished decontaminating, guys. I clay barred it after I did the iron remover, and now we're just going to jump right into inspecting this paint and get on the polishing. And as you guys can see, there's not much to clean up here on the surface. There are a few light swirls, and that's about it. As you can see, this left side looks much better. I've done a 1-step polish over it, so that's all we're going to need to get this thing crystal clear. That's what we're looking for. High definition, really good clarity. All right, it's time for some action, guys. I'm gonna sit back and let you guys enjoy. But we have our Max Shine 15mm dual action polisher that we're gonna pair up with 3D1, which is a good 2-in-1. It cuts and it finishes well. We're gonna prime up the pad with a few dots. This is a microfiber pad. It's gonna cut really strong. And then I'm gonna add a few more pea-sized drops, and I'm gonna let you guys have it and enjoy yourselves. All right. Alright guys, we're wrapping things up. She's about fully coated. It's about time for this reveal. I hope you guys are ready. As always, it's been a pleasure, guys. I'm glad you all came along for the ride. Hope you enjoyed and learned something along the way. I'm building this brand one car at a time. I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Bulletproof Bubbles, signing out.